This is the moment that I have been waiting for years. You got a sticker?
Candy.
Things are trusting God. All right, so I am in the room on my lunch break, and I think it's finally starting to hit me. I'm sitting around my classroom, and I'm like, this is it. This is it. This is the moment that I have been waiting for years. And it's finally hitting me. However, I'm ready for the change. So lots of things that I got to start packing up. And I'm just looking around the room like I've been teaching for 4 years now. And when I say I've learned so much, I have learned so much. And honestly, I'm thinking of it like God, why did you even bring me into teaching? Because when I tell you I've been running from teaching for years, I have been running for years. I never really wanted to be a teacher, ever. However, over the summer times, I will always be so ready to go back to school. I have younger siblings, so over the summer, I'm like, okay, let's play school. My grandmother's a teacher, so that kind of inspired me to, the place that I am now. However, was that the goal? No, I wanted to be a dental hygienist because who I saw in my life that was successful at the time was a dentist. She had a nice house, nice car, nice lifestyle, and that was literally my first eye-opening experience to what success was. Until now, of course, as I'm an adult, that's not success by itself. Success is far more than that. However, looking through the lens as a child, that's what I thought. So that's what I pursued for years. Like my first few years of college, that's what I was pursuing until I could not get past the dental test. And a lot of times the programs were competitive. So I didn't realize that I should have been working my behind off since high school. No, I was the average kid doing what I want to do in high school, passing just to pass, not retaining the information. So, of course, it bit me in the backside when I got to college. However, all that to say, I'm going to talk to you about the story, how God led me into teaching. That'll be a whole nother video because that is a lot. But this is, me sitting right now waiting like, man, we're about to pack soon. Like, I'm about to be done with my master's in 2 weeks just to close the chapter of teaching for at least the next 3 years minimum. It might be sooner than that. Who knows? But yes, so I got a lot to pack, a lot. So of course, these are the designs that I got off of Shein, I believe. My idea was to have this entire setup going all up the wall. However, it didn't come out like I thought, so that's fine. I have my students' books over here. It's very junky. I had a lot of these white shelves. I'm sorry, not shelves. These white buckets that I got from Dollar Tree. They were stacked all over, and I just put labels on them. They were stacked all over here. However, kids continue to play with them as they do. I got these shelves that I got from my ASOL teacher. She gave me 3 of them, actually. These anchor charts on the wall. I have little babies, but this will come in handy very easily. We made those, laminated them. But I like to have lots of resources around the classroom for the students to see. Very junky, very junky. Again, it's the end of the year video, not the beginning of the year or a week that we cleaned up. A lot of the Scholastic book sets here. I also had here, but of course my students like to put things wherever they want, as if this is their bedroom. I always say this is not your house. I understand it. I don't understand it. I get it. And then what I would do is have these shelves out so when they're turning in their assignments, they can let me know what they have. The charging station over here, a phonics area, a writing area with different ways of writing. My science and social studies area here, anchor charts, reading, you have vocabulary wall, and then you have Up here, we have more anchor charts. I just love having anchor charts all around the classroom just to give the students an idea of what to expect. And then my 2 words that I put on my word wall. The one thing about a word wall, don't have it up too high, because when it comes to filling out that word wall and actually putting words up there that students need, you're going to have to take out the ladder every time. So that wasn't really a wise place to put it unless the word wall was ready. So I also will be taking down my wonderful happy face. I think those are called, I don't think they're called lanyards. I don't remember what they are. And then, of course, all the gunk that my students throw up on the wall. This was here the year before. So that's really nice, really cool. They took down the tiles. We used HMH here, so I had a section of all of my vowels and consonants. However, with my digraphs, long vowels, and this is, I wonder, can you peep the big mistake here? Comment down below. Hint, hint, it's the colons. What was the big mistake here? I love this anchor chart because I always reference it, especially talking about, different add-ins, the sum, the difference. I always reference that. And then over here, I have my morning message area, the mail, communication folders, homework folders. I already took the things off of this wall. That was here, 100's chart. So here's my room. It's very junky right now. My teacher area that I changed 101 times. All of this that I will have to clean up eventually. Lots and lots of junk. I will say my students did a great job. They do a great job at cleaning up when I ask them to. I like to say, this is not your bedroom. This is not your house. Keep this area nice and clean. And if this was your bedroom and if this was your house, you still need to keep it clean. So, yes. And then I will show you outside of my classroom what I have. One second. I made this with my Cricut machine. If you give a second grader a pencil. Then we have this. Okay, guys, so right now we're about to go to the park. I actually overheard a family at my church talking about a preschool baseball game. I guess I don't even know what they call it. The 3-year-olds and the 8-year-olds. And it's over here by my house. So I was like, oh, we live over there. We need to go to the park also. Considering the fact that I would like to be staying at home, doing something, being productive. So I'm going to take Micah and Maya. We're going to go to the park and see if he's even interested in a little bit of baseball. I'm just trying to connect more with the community because while I am working, what do? Go home, do my homework, lay down. And I say do my homework, but in all honesty, I only do my homework on Sundays. So, but yes, it's going to be interesting. So we'll see how they like it. We are now at the park to see how things are going to be when I stay home with the kids, because we're watching 3-year-olds and 8-year-olds play softball. So maybe this will help Micah want to be able to do something different. We'll see, because we can't stay in the house all day. So when it's all said and done, I am very excited. At the same time, I am, still a little bit nervous. But, what brings me peace and comfort is knowing that this doesn't have to, it's not forever. Honestly, nothing that we have is forever. But I'm just trusting God and trusting the process and knowing that, Lord, I don't even know how long this is supposed to be. However, I trust that you have a plan. He set this up for us at this moment in time. And of course, for me, I was always like, stay at home, stay at home, stay at home until the moment comes where Jared says stay at home. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not ready. But I do. I feel like I'm ready. And I am so excited to take you all on this journey with me. This is going to be very different. So I have lots of family, lots of support who will be here to talk me through this. I'm just excited. I haven't had this, time with my children yet since they were born. So we'll see how this goes. I'm in awe. So thank you for watching. Come back for the next video and stay tuned. Have a blessed day. Bye.